Capability is the fastest way of making loads of money when you start out. So, Andrew Tate loves to talk about this. The most detrimental improvement advice is love what you do something you're passionate about. And this teaches people not to try things they don't enjoy. This isn't for me. Yes, it is. Hard work is for everyone. Life isn't a fucking cupcake. Excel regardless. Now, while I don't necessarily disagree with what he is saying, I want to touch on a different point. And before I review it, I need first to ask you this. What do these people have in common? These are all the basketball goals. You might answer that they are all black, and you would be correct. Everybody knows that black people are the best in basketball. They're very, very, very capable in all types of sports. Why? Because black people have different genes. They have genes which make them better at physical stuff, physical abilities. They have better physical attributes than these of white people, and especially Chinese people, yellow people, no, excuse me, Asian people. I'm not a racist, I swear. So, this is their unfair advantage, and you should also find your unfair advantage, the thing which you're just naturally capable of. So, how do you do this? First of all, you list all of the stuff that you are good at. Really, you do that. You take some time of your day to think about it and to write it down in a list. Next, you pick the best things which you are the best at, and you gain mastery over them. Read this book, Robert Greene, Mastery. Read it, and you will become an even greater at those things. So the next step is that you are finally amazing at that. Or not even, you don't have to wait to become the best. You just start selling your services or the things that you're good at for money, for big money. Why? Because people are ready to pay a lot to work with professionals, and you're a professional because you're naturally good at this. This is your unfair advantage. So, some people would feel bad for being better unfairly, but I'm here to say that you shouldn't feel fucking bad for being better unfairly. And I'll give you an example with these guys. If Hamza had his old Indian Pakistani accent, we would all laugh at him. His YouTube channel would never take off. He would never reach 3 million subscribers on YouTube if he was with his Indian voice. Imagine this. Hello guys, today we're going to talk about self-improvement. Would you fucking watch this guy? No! No! Another reason you're watching this guy is because he's from the Pranjit ethnicity. He was a curry boy, and now he's GigaChat. By the way, if Hamza is watching this, no hate to Hamza. I'm just using him as an example. And of course, his transformation is amazing. But that is because he started as a curry boy, as a Pranjit. And you know, we judge men not to the heights that they are risen to, but from the depths they have risen from. So, next exhibit, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, respectively. What was their unfair advantage? Now, first of all, they're half black, so this is amazing when it comes to their sports career. But second of all, they hate each other. How much money would you pay to have a brotherhood? Somebody you love as much Andrew loves Tristan and Tristan loves Andrew. How much would you pay to have a brother like that? I would pay fucking like millions, billions of dollars. And this was one of their unfair advantages. Another unfair advantage they had was their father. Their father was an amazing person, and you should really just do your research on their father. So yeah. Next thing. Iman Gadzi, our favorite scammer on this channel. Even he had an unfair advantage. His stepfather is an Indian billionaire. Like, what the hell? This is where he gets his money from. Well, in the beginning. I'm sure that now he's making a lot of money for scamming, but yeah. And the final exhibit, because I'm too lazy to give you more, Justin Waller. So, what was his unfair advantage? If you don't know who he is an entrepreneur and he does mostly physical businesses. He has a construction company, and before he used to work as a construction worker. And because he knows the ins and outs of the business, he created his own construction company. So yeah, find your unfair advantage and don't feel fucking bad about it, because these people, they don't. So yeah, take what you learned in this video and go and apply it immediately today. And remember, if you don't, somebody else will. So goodbye.